Look, I work and I love what I do. Gosh dang it, I just want to be a housewife. I just want to be a housewife. I just want to cook and clean and do laundry and make homemade desserts and freaking wear an apron and like wear this, hairdo and make the bed every morning and freaking move to a 200-acre ranch with a 5-bedroom house. Okay? That's what I want to do with my life. And I'd be happy with it.
Okay, let's go to what the community has got to say. Damn, she's gorgeous. She deserves to have a rich husband just like me. Okay. You can file your application then. I had twins and gave up my 20-year-long career to do this and wouldn't change a thing. Is it hard? Absolutely. Is it hard? Absolutely. But I've never been more fulfilled. Good for you. Not many modern women want to do that. Yes, that happens when you listen to your soul. Of course, I hope many modern women are capable of listening to their soul nowadays. I pray for this every day. I know the Lord hears my prayers, and I know it will happen, but on His time. Trust in Him. Ask and you shall receive. Amen, sister. Amen.
And let me just say this. All you independent women, you can have it. I've had enough. I've had enough. I don't want to be an independent woman anymore, baby. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't need a man, but I need a man. Okay? I'm throwing in the towel. I used to be that girl. Had to let know I was the boss. Had to let it know I was standing on whatever I was standing on. Never shut up. Now, you got it, babe. Within reason, but you got it. All that sister soldier. No, baby, we're not doing that no more. Okay, I'm delicate. Treat me as such.
Okay, I don't want to be an independent woman. What has the community got to say? Nah, you stay strong and independent, queen. Oh, I love the community. I love the comment section. Wow. Once independent, always independent. Like they say, women can do it better. I don't have a dog in this fight. I just want to give you what the community is saying. You make your own decision by dropping your comments down below. As a man, for the right woman, I will brunt the force of the world for her sake. The right woman, for me, just has to have my back while I do that. Simple. Okay, great. Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer women that has traditional values of love and family. Exactly. That's what every man wants. It doesn't matter if he's a beta male or an alpha male or omega, whatever number. It is wired in us. Every man prefers a woman that has traditional values of love and family. I'm glad that I'm an older woman and I didn't have to go through this nonsense independent phase. Yeah, you must be lucky. You must have been born before the 90s. I think so, about that time.
I work so much that when I'm with a man, I want to be submissive. I want to be like led. I want him to.
All right, I don't want to be an independent woman. Okay, let's go to the community. What has the community got to say? Well, the first person says, nah, you stay strong and independent, queen. Of course. You can't have your cake. You can't have your cake. You can't cut your cake and have it back, right? Is that what they say? Of course. Once independent, always independent. Yeah, of course. Once you go that route, it's very difficult to turn around and say, I don't want to be independent anymore. Yeah, you don't have to go out there and you notice that it's tough being independent before you come and say, well, I don't want to be independent. No. Once independent, always independent, especially in this case. As a man, for the right woman, I will brunt the force of the world for her sake. The right woman, for me, just has to have my back while I do that. Simple. Of course, every man really want that. Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer women that has traditional values of love and family. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're alpha, beta, or omega man. Every man is wired in us, is in our innate abilities to want a woman that has traditional values of love and family. It's just natural. I'm glad that I'm an older woman and I didn't have to go through this nonsense independent phase. Yeah, well, good for you. You must have been born before 90s. Exactly.
I work so much that when I'm with a man, I want to be submissive. I want to be like led. I want him to like guide me. I don't want to be like the woman calling the shots.
Yeah.
Like I want like downtime. Like let me be like submissive, like just chilling. Like I want like a man.
Women naturally submit to a man who she feels secure with. Yeah, I do agree with that. But in every case, a man is a man. Anyway, men, you got to do your job out there, Females, yeah, they're sentimental. So you have to realize that. Don't take things for granted. The men these days want the same things you want. I am an entrepreneur and I manage people. I am every day in my masculine. I can't stand be like that even in my relationship. Word. That's signed, sealed, and delivered. I learned that from Dave Chappelle. Not every girl wants to submit. Some are living good, make their own money. Okay.
A lot of women don't accept the reality that men take respect over love any day. Any day, every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Respect me before you love me. And then women position themselves where it's like, well, I'll take safety over love.
Damn. Safety, huh?
So as long as I feel safe with you, I don't have to be in love with you. Because I'll marry the man that I respect before I marry the man that I'm in love with.
You know what? Whew. When you say that out loud,
She ain't lie.
that makes some sense.
Yeah, no, she didn't lie. I have no rebuttals. Because even the safety immediately when you said safety, I'm like, no. In my head, I'm like, no. They want to marry somebody that's financially keeping them safe.
And it's so many different
protect.
It's so many different layers to safety.
But mine,
Emotional.
keeping them safe.
But I don't have to be in love with my husband because I'm not going to always.
You're not going to always.
No.
Yeah.
But if I'm safe, where the I'm going? I'm right here.
I mean, really thinking about it, I think she is correct. Don't be naive and get stuck with love. It's all about safety for the woman and respect for the man. I've known that since I was a baby. Yeah, but we get caught up with this love stuff and infatuation and stuff like that. But yeah, at the end of the day, it boils down to those two. All right, let's see what the community got to say. Respect him first and love him after. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. Not trying to start a riot, but what happens if the husband loses the ability to keep you safe, i.e. financially? So you don't love him. So does that mean you're leaving because you no longer feel safe and you're not in love? So there is no emotional connection. Yeah, these are very, very valid questions that our brother here is asking. But at the end of the day, we've seen it countless times. Once the man loses his ability to, keep the woman safe financially, physically, whatever, the women tend to, just do what they want. And there's usually another man to come and fill in those shoes. We are not, let's not be naive. We are not, it's a kind of a shark eat shark world. There's another man out there who is always looking to, displace you once you are not able to take care of these things. That's why you as a man, it's always good to secure yourself first before even, going about trying to make the woman to fall in love with you. Think about you, falling in love with yourself, which means that you take care of yourself, making sure you're financially viable. Not just that you're capable of not just keeping your wife safe, your family and and a relative. I'll say that's my point of view. About this love thing, if I lose my ability, that will still depend on the woman, but nothing is guaranteed, right? You never know. This question is very complicated. But at the end of the day, I always say, you the man, make sure that even think about the time that you would don't give it a possibility that there will be a time that you will not be be able to keep your family safe or whatever. So always try to keep that balance. That's what I'll say. she missed one thing. It's not that men take respect over love. It's that for men, respect is love. If not respected, they don't experience love. I think so. This is valid. Of course, this is some kind of an addition to the same point. This is an addition to the same point. So at the end of the day, yeah, both of them, they're right. Safety means money. Don't get it twisted. She don't mean safeguard. She means money. I know plenty of women that are, you know, in love, but they are living a great life with their, you know, doctors, engineers, lawyers, or CEO husband. No woman will be with a broke Mike Tyson as far as being safe. Of course, this makes sense. That's why we're talking about safety, not just financially. Yeah, it's not all about financial, I'll say. It's more of how can I say? Yeah, you may summarize it to be mostly financial or money, but at the end of the day, even the CEO or the doctor or the engineer, even with the money financially, they are safe. They'll have to be, you know, safe too in other areas, sex and other things. There are many things. You may be the doctor engineer and you provide the money, but the broke Mike Tyson might be broken your wife on the side. So there's no formula with these things, you know. Yeah. She'll even get the doctor or engineer's money and go and give it to the broke Mike Tyson. Do you know that? We've seen many cases like that. Because the broke Mike Tyson is taking good care of her, you know, on the bed. Too many games. That's the problem with people. They think everything is a game. I don't get this, brother, but I hope you make sense of it. It's always about the money. Don't believe me. Just act like it's gone and see what she does. Don't play games, brother. Don't play games. You never know what might happen. Just keep it real.
What's your body count?
Like, total?
Yeah, like total.
Like 2 or 3?
Okay. How many people do you think I've slept with?
I don't know. I see that crosshair necklace, so I'm gonna say about 26.
26?
Yeah, that necklace is just there for decoration. I think you don't struggle.
Decoration? Well, then do you want to make it 27?
I'm good.
I can't believe he said that. I'm a child of God.
This brother must have been dodging a bullet there. You never know. Let's see what the community has to say. That man is experienced at avoiding trouble. Of course, just it's evident. He was actually incredibly respectful with his honest answers, Low. That necklace is just for decoration. Guy called it correctly. That man is wise and too pure for this world. I'll need a comment that is at least defending the girl or whatever. Come on, guys. Come on. The dude wasn't interested in giving her attention and validation and prove himself to be a wise man. Respect. So it seems like there is a bit of tug of war between the desire for independence and the longing for traditional roles. Now, I got to hand it to our commentators. I mean, they are dropping some truth bombs left and right, and they are talking about the pressure on women to be strong and independent. But, you know, sometimes that narrative just doesn't align with what they truly want deep down. So, and I think it's okay to admit that we are all just trying to find our place in this crazy world. But then we dive into this whole discussion about respect versus love, safety versus emotional connection. And let me tell you, it's like dissecting the anatomy of the relationships right there. And there's this notion that men prioritize respect over love and safety. Really? Well, I'll say that apparently that's synonymous with financial security. It's a bit cynical, but sure, you know, you can't deny there is some truth to it. And just when you think you've heard it all, we get hit with this. You remember some candid conversations about body count. The last guy with the lady, the petite lady. You know, that guy was definitely dodging temptations. I mean, talking about walking on tightropes here, props to the guy for really staying true to himself and really steering clear of trouble. So I'll say that it's some kind of a reminder that life is really messy and relationships are complicated, and sometimes you just have to listen to your gut. Now, whether you're yearning for that apron wearing, ranch loving life, or navigating the delicate balance between respect and love, the key is to stay true to who you are. And if that means really throwing in the towel on this independence thingy or walking away from temptations, then so be it. And yeah, I think I'll just leave that for today. And that wraps up our day for the OB podcast. I'll see you in the next one. Lots of stuff coming up. Hit that subscribe button. Cheers.